Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome. A long time no see. Oh, it's not like 2 days ago we hung out and did an awesome concert watch-along together. I hope that you folks are all doing well and taking care of yourselves. Also, I'm really excited that so many people have watched the watch-along. Oh my god, it's watch-alongception. We'll all be watching the watch-along together. But yeah, no, that was extremely fun. I'm really glad that y'all encouraged me to do that. It was very fun hanging out with you folks and listening to good music and checking out good stuff. And today, we're going to be checking out patch 3.3, which I am insanely hyped for. We've got a bunch of cool characters that will be coming out. As well as a bunch of other cool stuff. I'm very excited. I've already seen people trying to share parts of the trailer. So I was trying to avert my eyes so that I could watch it with you all. But yeah, I think it's going to be really good. So yeah, let me go ahead. I'll turn off the chatting BGM, and we will just hop right on into this. This is actually, for folks who are watching along, I'll talk a little bit more about this at the end of the stream, but I am going to be going on an interview tomorrow, which is really exciting. I'll talk a little bit more about that at the very end, so make sure to tune into that. But yeah, that's going to be super exciting. And then I'll be taking a week off because I've been working super, super hard for a long time, and I'm gonna take a break. It's gonna be good. Okie dokie, folks, let me go ahead and turn this off and let's get on rolling here. Alrighty, I think I got this turned up. Okay, yes. Okay, let's go. Let's do this, y'all. Oh. Oh my gosh, it's not sponsored by the IPC. It's by Lady Aglaea. Oh! Huh?
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
I'm here too, Cassie. It's so great to see you.
Hello, you two! I almost thought we couldn't reach Miss Casters. How are things going over there?
It's a bit dark here, Mr. Albert.
Oh!
But there's no need to worry about me.
That's good to hear. Actually, where's Miss Cipher?
Here!
Ask, and you shall receive. Miss Cipher, are you...
Having signal issues?
Don't worry, the wind is just a bit strong here in Aquila.
Cipher, are you okay?
Don't worry, there are just lots of really bad.
Oh my god, carrying the green screen. Oh my god. I love their intros
My
every
ancestor,
time.
Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight,
Ooh.
raised her spear against the sky and ushered in the flame-chasing era that continues to this day.
Miss Hyacine!
Little Ika. Let's have a break.
Oh my god.
Guide with the Rainbow Bridge.
Her memo spray is too adorable. Why is she so cute?
Faint light. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies. The Chrysos Air's flame chase journey is nearing its end. Friends, let us soar together.
Oh!
Seriously, where did they hide that thing?
Let's go, Cipher!
Cat and mouse time! Don't fight so I can leave early. Our cute play session is over. This cat will take it off.
Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh!
Leave this to Casters and me.
Awaken, Lady Seliosi. Witness the will of humanity.
I am the blazing sun destined to rise!
Holy shit! Oh my god!
Ooh, and weather your world is currently sunny or rainy. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
Good
Welcome
evening,
to the version
Albert.
3.3, The Fall of Dawn's Rise special program. I'm Albert, your favorite announcer. Welcome 3 guests. Why don't you say hello to everyone?
Yo! I'm Cipher.
Hi, everyone. I'm Hyacine, a healer from the Twilight Courtyard.
Oh.
Hello, everyone. I'm Castrum.
Hello,
It's a
Castrum.
pleasure to be on the special program.
I'm sorry, I'm totally normal about you.
Welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Albert, for inviting us and for setting up such a special broadcasting location.
It is pretty interesting. Are we in the sky right now?
This is to bring everyone first-hand intel about the Aeronova. After all, I've been personally watching the Flame Chase Journey's progress too. For example, in the previous version story, we saw the Chrysos heirs recover the core flames of death and reason. And we learned through Professor Nax's experiment that the world of Anthorius is essentially in a cycle.
That's correct. The Titans of today are the Chrysos heirs of the previous cycle.
We did make a lot of progress, but we also paid a heavy price.
Yeah.
Cassie took over Death's authority and remained in the Netherrealm to maintain the cycle of life and death, while Professor Anaxa reached the end of his journey as a living man.
A hero's journey is always accompanied by farewells. But I'm convinced their sacrifices will not be in vain. In version 3.3, the Trailblazer will set out with the Chrysos heirs on their final campaign of the Flame Chase Journey. God
damn.
The battle against the Sky Titan. Speaking of Aquila, no one has ever been able to uncover their secrets, even though you can see the sky just by lifting your head and Akuma.
That's just how it is. The sky has remained untouchable throughout Emphorius' history, and anything beyond the sky is strictly taboo. Most people both respect and fear Aquila.
The histories say that Aquila is a giant bird with 100 eyes, that the sky itself is their eyelids, and that they govern the dawn and dusk of the world. They once fought against Nikodor in the Chrysos War. The Sky Cities back then were powerful states that could even stand toe-to-toe against Castrum Kremnos.
Ooh.
As for the worlds beyond the sky, it's said that some people once made skyships to overcome Aquila's curse upon the sky, only to have their entire city-state reduced to ashes.
Yeah.
Compared to how other Titans bring faith and protection to the people, Aquila appears particularly arrogant and seems to only demand fear from humanity.
A
Besides,
very
now
reasonable
the sky
point,
is stopping Gray
Castus.
and Danny from going home.
But don't worry, the Trailblazer will be able to go home once this battle is over.
Albert, let's not jinx it.
Yeah, no
Okay,
kidding.
okay, no jinxing. But since no one has managed to reach the sky for thousands of years, that just goes to show that Aquila is the most challenging foe on the Flame Chase journey so far. Ooh, I've been too scared to even fly to Boreas. What if Aquila turns me into a barbecued owl with one thunderbolt?
So, is there any possible way for us to reach the sky?
Don't worry, Cassie. Just leave that to me. As a descendant of the sky, I've never forgotten how to return up there.
Really?
In version
Well,
3.3,
that's useful for us,
Hyacine
I
will
suppose.
lead the heroes in carrying out a ritual and summoning a rainbow bridge to head to Aquila's abode together.
Oh my god. Let's go.
That's a descendant of the sky for you. But instead of worrying about how we'll get up there, shouldn't we worry more about what'll happen once we've ascended?
Ooh, fear the power of the sky.
Hey! Which side are you on?
I was just trying to set the mood. After all, the Flame Chase journey has been through so much. Apart from enemies in the sky, there are also problems on the ground.
Oh.
The last core flame of the Flame Chase journey, the core flame of the world-bearing Titan, remains protected in Dawn Cloud by the Council of Elders and has not been returned.
Correct. Though the Council of Elders is losing their power, they do still have that trump card up their sleeves. We must be on the lookout for their counterattack.
Oh god.
And the Flame Reaver also appeared in the trailer we just saw.
Yeah, I didn't like
Time
that.
bomb still hasn't been dealt with.
But Lord Mydei is now permanently stationed in Castrum Kremnos, and I must remain in the Netherrealm. While the other Chrysosairs must go on the campaign against Aquila.
True. There's so much we need to all do at the same time. Just how exactly can we protect Kefali's core flame?
To protect World Bearing's cord flame, maybe we can trouble a certain demigod who hasn't been a part of the team for a long time.
Help us,
Cipher.
Yeah. Maybe it'll become an interesting game of trickery.
Let's
Apart
hope
from
so.
the pursuit of Aranova within Emporius, the geniuses beyond this world are also keeping a close eye on things. Madam Herta's data spirit entity successfully reached the vortex of Genesis at the end of version 3.2's main story.
Yep.
And we learned from her conversation with Lygus that the third path enveloping Emporius is the destruction. As the geniuses continue their investigation, the source of Emporius' tragedy will gradually be revealed, and the fates of Emporius and the cosmos will also begin to tangle.
Oh,
As for
God.
how, that will be up to the Trailblazers to find out in the upcoming story. To make sure that everyone can smoothly pass the final challenge before reaching the Aranova, Albert, and bringing you the latest reports on the Sky, Castrum, and Aquila.
All right, let's
Today,
go.
the Eye of Twilight has clear weather, low humidity, and a high UV index. Make sure you stay hydrated and cover up.
Sounds
This
good.
is the heart of the Sky Cities. The various intricate machines here can control the weather, and you can enjoy unique meteorological phenomena using the Celestial Mural.
But these grandiose buildings were gradually abandoned over time, and all traces of Aquila, the Sky Titan, have been lost. Some claim that they are now hiding in the depths of the Eye of Twilight.
Though this place now lies empty and lifeless, we may still glean the Sky Folk's past glory and wisdom from the traces left behind by time.
What a magnificent city hiding in the sky.
Yeah, no kidding.
I bet there's lots of treasures that we've never seen on the ground.
Yeah, I also feel like this place seems very different from everywhere else in that forest. Of course, please be careful as you observe the view from above the clouds. In this splendid Sky Castrum, we'll be fighting Aquila, the sublime, radiant avatar of the sky.
The Sky Titan is the most capricious out of the 12 Titans. We really need more information about them before we begin the campaign.
That's right. In the first phase of the
Oh.
battle, the weather will be clear. Clear weather will have a starting temperature that can deal damage to allies. Aquila will increase environmental temperature over time, and their damage against allies will also increase as the temperature climbs.
Oh, I don't
Allies
like that.
will also be
Okay.
able to deal more damage to Aquila when the temperature rises. But it's better to attack as many enemy targets as possible to reduce environmental temperature and reduce incoming damage.
Okay.
You'll get a heat stroke if it gets too hot, so make sure everything stays cool. All right.
That's right. And in the second phase of the battle, we will meet lightning and thunder. Storm clouds will descend together with sharp gales. During this phase, the environment will accumulate thundercloud stacks, and Aquila will deal damage to allies based on the number of thundercloud stacks.
Oh.
A sunny day turned into stormy weather in the blink of an eye.
When allies attack Aquila in the second phase of the battle, they can seize thundercloud stacks. And Aquila will damage themselves based on the thundercloud stacks seized by allies. After allies have seized all thundercloud stacks, the Titan will become weakness broken.
But that's not all. In the third phase of the battle, the weather will get even worse.
Oh my
and Aquila will
God.
deal a set amount of damage to allies.
Oh.
Don't panic, everyone. I'll provide off-field assistance to the team during the third phase.
As the
good
most
to know.
reliable healer in Alchema, having Miss Hyacine around means we've got even more protection.
Not bad, little girl. You've got the intel, and you've got the moves.
Echo of War, Glance of Twilight will also become available in version 3.3.
Yeah, I was
Trailblazers can
gonna
obtain the
say.
character Cipher's advanced trace level up material, Day Thunder Anamnesis, after completing the challenge. Here's a kind reminder that the character Hyacine's advanced trace level up material is Lost Echo of Shared Wish. Make sure you're not farming the wrong item, Trailblazers.
Sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so I'm gonna pause here to talk about that. So I know, like, obviously, on one hand, it is nice to go in completely blind to these patches, just to have, like, things be a surprise. But I personally appreciate them talking about big bosses like this, because it makes sure that you're prepared for some of the mechanics of this. This is like a proper big boss, too. Like, this is the first, like, we've had some really powerful bosses in Amphorius so far, but this is like an actual Echo of War boss with 3 phases. It's going to hit like a truck. I actually really appreciate that of all of the Titans that we're fighting against, Aquila is the one who will become an Echo of War, specifically because, yeah, they've been the biggest bastard. Like, yeah, Nikador is the god of strife, but, like, Aquila is the god of, nuh-uh, you don't get to go back to your home world. So, anyway, I think it's very appropriate that, like, Aquila is, like, the big, yeah, exactly, like, the big bad that we have to fight against. So, based on the way that this fight works, it seems like a lot of the teams that you've been running in Amphorius up to this point should still be good for this fight, because there's a couple of targets that you have to hit in order to mess with the temperature, in order to get the lightning stacks, and so forth. So actually having AoE damage dealers seems like a really good idea. Amphorius has really emphasized that, like, now is the time for you to have AoE, like, on your team in some capacity. Like, have an AoE damage dealer. They're also encouraging folks to, like, return to the whole, like, healing, having someone on your team that can do healing. Although it does sound like part of the plot is that Hyacine will be there to help us, which is cool. I don't know that I would necessarily 100% rely on that, but, like, if you have a healer who's built, that will be a great time to use them. But yeah, at least making sure that you've got someone who does AoE seems like a really good idea. All of the characters they were showing off in that trailer just now, all of them were doing some sort of AoE damage, and that just seems like a good idea at this point. I appreciate that they're actually building in a lot of content that incentivizes AoE characters, because for a while, like, I'd say up through, like, halfway through Penacony, a lot of characters, like, I don't know, the AoE characters were good, but, like, there wasn't a lot of content that really, like, benefited you for running them. So a lot of folks were just running single target damage dealers who would just launch through enemies. So it's really nice that we're actually getting a ton of things with, like, pure fiction being introduced, but then also we've got actual bosses that are better if you have AoE damage dealers. So yeah, exactly. I'm probably going to be running either my Herta comp or Castorus, so we'll see. We'll see when it comes down to it. But yeah, it is a good idea to have some ability to do AoE damage. And there's a lot of characters now that do really, really good AoE damage. So yeah, it's a very good point for them to bring up here, as well as showing off that, like, hey, this is like an actual really big boss. Get ready for that. So yeah, that'll be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that. All right, Albert, take it away.
That brings an end to our introduction to the stories about the sky. We'll be back in a bit, so don't go anywhere.
Sounds good. And there's your code. Oh, we have a nice little, oh, cute. Don't do it, Cipher. Don't you steal from them. Don't you take that crown. Oh my god, no. Oh, it's the Rainbow Bridge. Oh, it's our girl. Oh my god, she's so adorable. This patch is gonna be so hard. I honestly don't know who I'm gonna pick. I want both of them. Oh, it's horrible. Oh. Oh my god. I don't know, Hyacine is pulling ahead here. So
Even our studio feels all warm and fluffy now after seeing how cute and lovely Miss Hyacine is.
It's my duty to rejuvenate everyone. I'm the head healer of the Twilight Courtyard, and I've always been responsible for the Flame Chaser's health and wellness.
She's also great at taking care of the chimeras. The chimeras work hard thanks to her. That's how you grow a business, you know?
I was very surprised at first by Miss Hyacine's warmth and healing. It's a far cry from the impression I got of the descendants of the sky from the history books.
Oh, and what do the history books say?
They are usually tall and ferocious, and brave and warlike.
Oh.
Or they have the authority to control the weather. Some legends even claim that the sky folk have wings. Albert, I know you have wings, but this is local Amphorius history we're talking about here.
Fine.
Well, even back when Lady Treby was spreading the prophecy, a skyfolk with a spear in hand had already issued a challenge to Aquila. My ancestor was also the first mortal to slay a god. Many brave warriors who participated in the Kremnos festival are also counted among that heroine's descendants.
That just makes me more curious, Miss Hyacine. With so many strong and brave fighters in your family tree, why did you choose to become a healer?
Because my wish is to add a footnote for ordinary people on the heroic epics blank page, and to heal every vulnerable person to the best of my ability.
Oh my
Though
god.
the duty of the flame chase is heavy and profound, I wish my friends wouldn't be so troubled all the time. That's why I try to keep everyone as cheerful as possible.
Oh my
That's
god.
right. I remember that Hyacine definitely reduced the tension in that conversation the first time the Trailblazer met her.
Hey, she told Grey Mystery that they have sharp eyes and said they'd make good members of the Twilight Courtyard. Anyone would be happy to hear that.
Mm-hmm. What can I say? Having a friend who always looks after your emotional well-being is pure bliss indeed.
Miss Hyacine has lots of cute birds in the Twilight Courtyard, too. And she loves taking pictures of them. You'd get along with her very well, Mr. Albert.
Wait, seriously?
Yep, that's right. Here, Mr. Albert, let me take some photos of you.
Adorable.
Anyways, why don't we look at how Miss Hyacine performs in battle?
Oh my
Yes,
god, let's go.
I'm a wind character following the path of remembrance,
Ooh.
and I'm skilled at protecting my teammates in battle.
I'm here
After
for
using
it.
my ultimate, I can restore HP for all allies and increase their max HP.
Increase max HP for everyone in the team.
Wow.
That's right. Both my ultimate and my skill can restore HP for all allies,
Damn.
as well as summon my good helper, Little Ika.
It looks so chubby, like a cute plushie. Hugging it must feel very nice.
Not
Oh,
only is Little Ika very huggable, but they're also a great help in battle. Whenever a teammate's HP decreases during battle, Little Ika will consume their own HP to automatically restore HP for the teammate.
Oh.
In other words, Little Ika will automatically heal teammates both when they get hit and when they actively consume their own HP.
What?
That's right.
That's crazy.
It's gonna feel pretty safe with
Oh,
both
damn.
Hyacine and Little Ika healing us.
Apart from healing teammates, Little Ika can also attack enemies. The more healing Little Ika and I provide, the more damage Little Ika deals to enemies.
Wow.
Feels like even the battlefield becomes bathed in Miss Hyacine's light of dawn, and my mood is lifted as well. Like a clear sky after rain.
Gentleness is a strength on its own. This colorful rainbow bridge and the floating bubbles are all symbols of thriving life.
After all, healing isn't all about the body. Revitalizing the spirit is very important too.
All right. After Miss Hyacine, let's introduce the next
Oh,
character.
hold on, Albert. We gotta talk about our girl. Okay, let's talk about our girl. Holy shit. Okay, so obviously, if you, as you all very astutely noted, if you are a proud owner of Castrum and or Mydei, she will be amazing with them. Also, if you're someone who loves Beyblade, who I think should be getting a buff coming up here soon. She will also be fantastic with him. She just seems like she's going to be a very, very powerful healer. Also, the fact that she can do a little bit of damage too is really cool. I guess that's why she's Remembrance as opposed to being Abundance, especially since like the actual HP of her Memo Sprite is affecting like what sort of healing is going on. God, she seems really fun though. She's extremely adorable, a very powerful healer who will just do a really good job of stabilizing your team. She might actually be one of the most powerful healers they've released. I appreciate that because, like, it's nice to innovate a little bit with like what healers are good at and what they do. I think that she's very adorable. Obviously, she's not a must-have. There's plenty of other really good healers who exist in the game. Sorry, motorcycle driving by. There's plenty of other really good healers who exist. Luocha, who was just like given away for free for a lot of folks over this patch. If you picked up Luocha, he's amazing. We've got our wonderful, wonderful punch healing. We've got Lynx is still a fantastic healer. She does a lot more like single target healing as opposed to like AoE stuff. Her ultimate does AoE healing, but she's also very good at cleansing status effects and things like that. So Hyacine will be a very, very powerful healer. But yeah. Oh, yes. And no, of course, Bailu. I love Bailu so much. I love Dragon Daughter. She is wonderful. Bailu is also incredible. So yeah, there's a bunch of really good healers in the game. She's definitely not a must pull. No one is ever a must pull if you have particular characters. But if you're looking for a fun healer who will synergize really well, and you also like adorable rainbow unicorns, then she's amazing. Oh, man. Oh, Tofree, that's fantastic. Your free-to-play account is being carried by Bailu. Yep, see, Bailu is fantastic, too. There's a bunch of wonderful, wonderful healers. Of course, Natasha as well. I shouldn't ignore Natasha. Bless her heart. She's also wonderful. But yeah, some of the most powerful healers, like Gallagher, like Luosha, like... you know, we've just, excuse me, I was putting my phone down, like Bailu and so forth. Like, we already have a bunch of really powerful healers, but it's cool that she has a new niche, especially for these characters that are consuming their own HP. So yeah, I think that's awesome. It's great. Yeah, that's the thing. I also, on my adventuring team, don't use a healer. Adventuring is really good, okay? Listen, he's a really good tank. I don't need a healer on his team. Oh, God. But now that I've got Castrus, I'm actually, like, wanting my team's health to go down. So it's been nice. I've been busting out my healers once again. I love adventuring a lot, though. I can vouch for him being an extremely fun tank. Him and Fufu, Fushuan, are extremely fun tanks. I love them to death. But all right, let's hop right into our next character, Cipher.
Version 3.3, Cipher.
Let's go, Pachi, 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 Pachi. Oh. Oh my God, she's great. Oh, the cat movements are fantastic. Oh, she looks so good.
We're not done yet.
Boss Cipher told me there were treasures in that big studio. But there's nothing here. Still, thieves never return empty-handed. So give it to me.
Oh no!
Give me my clothes back.
Poor Albert. Oh my God.
Like Aglaea and Tree, Cipher is also a Chrysos heir who joined the Flame Chase journey at the very beginning. She has had the divine authority of trickery for many long years. But unlike the other heirs, Cipher's movements have always been elusive, and no one can pinpoint her whereabouts. She is almost never in Akama, but there always seem to be stories about her in the city.
Can't help it. I can't live in a place where the seamstress has got everything under surveillance.
I
Albert's
understand
right.
that. Mhm.
We've been in Akuma for so long, and yet we've hardly seen Miss Cipher at all.
I wonder what she's up to all day.
I have a hot scoop from an anonymous gray-haired source that says Cipher has been colluding with the spirit thief.
Hey! It's not colluding. Bartolos and I just have, similar interests. We're good partners when it comes to going on adventures
Oh my
and hunting
God.
for treasures.
Yeah, that spirit thief was so impressed by Cipher's charisma that they voluntarily became Cipher's sidekick.
Impressed by her charisma? Or by the promise of riches?
Oh.
Seriously though, if someone could make me rich, ooh, then they'd be the most charismatic person on earth.
Here, you can have it back. Look at your working conditions, it's not in line with our principles. Ooh, tut-tut, what a poor bird. Take this as well. Go treat yourself and have some golden honey cakes after work.
Thank you. Why do I not feel happy about this?
Oh my
Though
God.
they are all demigods, Cipher is different from Aglaea and Treeby. She didn't seem to be all that interested in the flame chase journey or the Aranova. It's more accurate to say that she prefers a carefree and unrestrained life.
That's true. It was only thanks to Lady Aglaea's generous payment that Cipher was willing to come send the Trailblazer and me to Styxia.
Her free-spirited and independent personality has given Aglaea quite the headache. The fact that the demigod of trickery is unwilling to fulfill her duties has become Aglaea's most vexing concern.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh, come on. How do you expect me to do a desk job? There's no way a cat could fulfill the duties of a god.
Oh, her VA
It's not
is
the
so
cat's
good.
problem, though. Cats are always right.
Yeah,
Cats are always right.
Cats are always... Wait, why did we all start defending Miss Cipher?
Isn't that the wonderful part about being the demigod of trickery?
The authority of trickery? Maybe that's how Cipher got Aglaea to value her so much. The cat pulled a little trick, and Aglaea was absolutely powerless to stop her.
You want to know my trade secrets that much? Then you gotta pay up, you know?
Please stop, I'm a wallet. Well, as to how Cipher caught Aglaea's eye and was invited to join the Flame Chase journey, that'll be for the Trailblazers to find out in version 3.3. For now, let's see how this cat fights in battle.
Let's go.
Let's get on with it then. I'm a quantum character following the path of nihility.
Ooh.
While in battle, I prioritize inflicting the enemy with the highest max HP on the field, with a special state.
Oh.
When allies attack the enemy in that special state, I record the damage allies dealt to the enemy, and perform follow-up attacks on that enemy.
Oh.
Are you saving up for something astronomical?
Bingo. When I use my ultimate, I will additionally deal true damage to the enemy, based on the damage value I've recorded.
Whoa. Does
Oh
that
my
mean
God.
when allies have dealt damage to the enemy, the higher the total damage is, the more additional true damage Miss Cipher will deal?
That's called borrowing other people's strength.
But a cat always has even better plans up her sleeve in a fight. When using my skill or ultimate, I can change which target is in the special state. The recorded damage value will be retained when the target is changed.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
In other words, if there are multiple enemies on the field,
Cipher can place her mark and do nothing as her teammates go all out on the attack. Then she can use her ultimate on the enemies on the field for a gazillion damage.
God damn.
you know your stuff, Albert.
You're too kind.
I saw Miss Cipher using a huge magnet to pull the enemies in during the fight. Where did that come from?
That's my hometown's invention. The homemade Pullaroo. That Pullaroo is my favorite. It can pull away anything I want to get my paws on, even gold.
So true.
Ooh.
Look at how much stuff is getting pulled out of the enemy. There's so much gold.
Oh my
Cats
God.
are good, and the enemies
You
of
can run
cats
her with
are
Castrus?
evil. Looking about anyway, so why not give their treasures to the cat?
There's no need for me to go easy on enemies. I'll take all their sparkling jewels and jingling coins. After using my technique, my movement speed will increase, and I will not be detected by enemies. Allies might even get some extra goods when I get close to an enemy.
So that's what you mean by thieves never return empty-handed.
Now that we've finished introducing Cipher.
Okay, all right. Well, let's talk about that for a hot minute. Oh no, I want both of them. Cipher looks so much fun. Oh my god. She's like the sub-DPS, right? So like she is like filling in as like partially a support character. Like they have her on this Acheron team. So she ends up like helping to get Acheron online. But they also had her on a Castorus team because Castorus does big bonks and then Cipher can do big bonks too, which is crazy. That's nuts. I'm curious if that's actually like optimal to run together or if you still want to do like the double support and then have Castorus. I've always been a big fan of running 2 DPS characters. So like I'm the kind of person that would 100% run Castorus and Cipher on the same team if like I was able to do big damage with it. So like, damn, that's super cool. Also, her VA is kind of amazing and all of the animations are really good. Oh my god. I should just have Bear roll for me. You know, I've actually had really good luck in like MiHoYo games, so maybe I'm okay. Oh my god, Topher, that's true. Cipher is also good because the dragon's explosion damage from Castorus is bounce, and it can overkill. Cipher could snapshot the bounce damage and redirect to a target that's actually still alive. Oh my god. Yo, and that's true. It's the same thing that she could do if Acheron ends up overkilling something. Oh, I want Cipher. I want her really bad. Oh, I want her really bad. I want her really bad. That's extremely good. Oh, okay. I do have a bunch of polls. I'm going to have to math stuff out to see how things are going to work out. But I think it should work out for me to be able to pick up both of them. But then they did drip marketing and like my boy, my wonderful Snowy is going to be showing up in 3.4. And then they're also going to have our wonderful Fate crossover at that point. And Saber is going to be the limited character too. There's so many characters I want. It's not fair. Oh my god, but I'm going to get Cipher. That is going to happen. That is absolutely incredible. She is extremely powerful, will synergize with a bunch of my teams. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. All right. Okay, let's go see the other banners.
You mean by thieves never return empty-handed?
Now that we've finished introducing Cipher, let's have a look at this version's banners. At version 3.3's first half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Hyacine. The limited 5-star light cone, Long May Rainbows Adorn the Sky, will also have a boosted drop rate. In the first half, the limited 5-star character, the Herta, is returning, and at the same time, the limited 5-star light cone, Into the Unreachable Veil, will become available once again.
I feel like that's a hint. I feel like Herta is coming back because of what we talked about with Aquila being a boss where you need like AoE damage. They're like, hey, make sure you have an AoE damage dealer. If you want Herta, here she is again. She's really good. Oh, man.
In version 3.3's second half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Cipher. The limited 5-star light cone, Lies Dance on the Breeze, will also have a boosted drop rate. In the second half, the limited 5-star character Aglaea is returning, and at the same time, the limited 5-star light cone, Time Woven into Gold, will become available once again.
That was fantastic. And yeah, no, it's true. Like, oh my God, that's super nice that folks will actually be able to pick up Aglaea. They'll be able to, oh, that's good. I actually really like that they're rerunning them this soon, just because like a bunch of folks really wanted these characters, but they were right back to back. That's nice. So if you weren't able to pick up Aglaea and you really want her, she's a very, very, very fun lightning damage remembrance character who also does really fun AoE damage. Yeah, she's extremely fun. In one of the events that they've got going currently in the game, you can actually try her out and she's very fun. Big fan. Oh my God.
Yay!
Time for a short break. The program will resume in just a few moments.
Perfect. Let's go. Yay! More movie. Albert! Oh, God. Long leg Albert was not what I expected today. Oh my God! Oh, he's coming in! Let's go! Oh my God, our man! He did it!
Welcome back! This is version 3.3 special program.
What happened to you during that break, Mr. Albert?
I'm okay. I just went on a walk in the forest and crashed into something.
You crashed into a tree?
Someone told me Mr. Albert crashed into a flying emperor. What a...
Jarring victory.
God
God damn it.
Let's
Damn
get
it,
back to the
Cipher.
program. Penacony's Speed Cup Spheroid Racing Tournament is now open for registration.
Oh,
The mightiest
cute.
drivers are about to gather and fight for supreme glory together. During the event, the Trailblazer will drive a spheroid race car and participate in a racing competition.
Oh my God,
Different
that's
race cars
adorable.
have different characteristics and abilities. First, let me introduce you to this super cool looking Sea Hunter Shark with a God-tier engine and supreme horsepower. It's the favorite of old-fashioned racers, guaranteed to terrify your opponents.
The racetrack is different for each race. There will be acceleration
Oh my
bands,
God, that's
deceleration
wild.
bands, and different kinds of obstacles. You've got to be able to deal with these surprises if you want to become the champion.
Hey, wait, there's a car coming up. Ooh, the opponent's putting on the pressure. Ooh, but I see Hunter Shark skillfully uses rockets to disrupt the opponent and employs
Oh
the
my God, I'm
guys-
here for legally
acceleration
distinct
bands
Mario Kart.
to Take them on a turn.
That's awesome.
I'm here for it.
Stories don't move forward by rolling?
It's not like we're all the hamster ball night. We can't have the driver doing somersaults in there. Anyways, as the competition progresses, we'll unlock more race cars and enjoy different racing experiences.
Like what?
Ooh.
Show us.
No problem. Let's look at the Lucky Car 13 Orphans. It said that
Change
whoever
way.
drives this car will be blessed by the
beloved.
God of games, be forever safe, and win every tile game.
Ooh.
And there's this one with an absolutely stunning name. The Herta.
All these cars look...
Well, there are die-hard fans everywhere, but I'm sure these celebrities won't mind having their likenesses printed on cars. Besides, the Trailblazer will encounter some old friends in this competition. Apart from the owner of these cars, I heard a certain hacker helped the Trailblazer register for this competition.
Ooh.
Then I wish all the drivers good
Silver
luck
Wolf.
in this
Do
competition.
I get to see her again?
Let us now turn to the other version events. In version 3.3, the game Legend of the Galactic Baseballer Demon King, funded by Giovanni, will have its official release. Giovanni's investments is still paying off, and that's all thanks to the valuable suggestions the Trailblazer gave in the previous beta test.
Oh my
The official
God,
release
let's
of
go.
Legend of the Galactic Baseballer
Oh, I
will
love
retain
this
the lore
game.
and setting of a little raccoon looking for a baseball bat.
In every battle wave, the baseballer must defeat as many enemies as possible, gain experience, and try to increase their team level. After you've raised your team level, you get one chance to select a weapon or accessory. and you can raise your combat power by combining different weapons and accessories sensibly. After
Let's
achieving max level
go.
with a weapon, and if in possession of its resonant accessory, it can ascend into a legendary weapon.
On top of that, there's one legendary weapon among the ones available this time that can be ascended further into an esteemed weapon. There are also combos between normal weapons
I'm
that
so
can
here for
become
this.
powerful twin weapons.
Oh my
Lots
god.
of cool new stuff.
This is the official release after all. Lots of new content has
Oh
been
my
added
God.
since the beta version. Also, the baseballer may encounter the Demon King's minions during battle. Defeat them for a chance to open chests and increase your combat power. After completing all the trials of one planet, the baseballer will receive one ultimate bat fragment.
Oh my
In the
god.
final battle, the baseballer will need to use the Reforged Ultimate Bat to fight the ultimate enemy, the Black Cloak Demon King. Mr. Giovanni has great hope that the official release of The Legend of the Galactic Baseballer will bring the Trailblazer Supreme.
Adrenaline!
In version 3.3,
I love you, Casteress. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna pause this real quick because I absolutely loved the quote-unquote beta test of this game. Like every time that they've tried something like this, I think it has been spectacular. I am so excited this is coming back. This is like one of the many ways that they let you test out a bunch of characters and just do really stupid broken shit with them. Like you just break the game. It's amazing. It is so much fun. I'm so excited for this to come back again. Oh my god. Especially like with a bunch of new characters and like team pairings and things like that. I think that will be so much fun to test.
Blazer
Goddamn.
Supreme.
Adrenaline!
in version 3.3, Divergent Universe Protean Hero will also have an update, and the remaining
My
6
beloved.
golden blood spoons will be released.
A new buff
Woo!
system. What's the trick this time?
In the 6 goals that come with the Divergent Universe Protean Hero update,
Ooh.
the duration of one full day can be reduced, making day and night switch more frequently.
Ah.
This means that more golden blood spoon effects will be triggered as day and night switch over.
I'm a fan.
Oh,
Okay, that's
so
good.
you're saying we should take advantage of how often day and night switch and reap the buffs to deal more damage.
Indeed.
So out of the 6 new schools, what will you choose, Mr. Albert, as an expert of the Divergent universe?
This is a bit difficult. I'll pick Throne of Worlds to have a go first. I believe that when day and night switch over, Throne of Worlds will allow my allies to deal more damage.
Day and night do switch
Ooh.
very frequently here, so the team will have more chances to deal damage.
Oh, that's great.
Relying on the field effect is pretty interesting.
There are more interesting things where that came from. For example, the chemical arts of the Bow of Rift can turn discarded and destroyed curios into cosmic fragments.
Oh!
Sounds like there will be new dimensions to consider in the future when it comes to strategizing.
You see, the Divergent Universe's strategy system also includes a new function to share strategy codes. Trailblazers can use a strategy code to directly import a strategy in the game.
Now it will be even easier to find a specific strategy.
That's awesome.
True. Okay, now
I love the simulated universe. You all know very well I'm obsessed with the simulated universe. And this is a very welcome change because I think like my biggest complaint from this most recent Divergent universe was the day-night cycle. Because I felt like I didn't get to fully utilize it, you know? Like I felt like I was maybe killing enemies fast enough that it wasn't it wasn't changing over. So yeah, I personally would be a big fan of actually having it flip-flop a lot more, and that would incentivize me not just to pick the same path over and over and over, which is what I've been doing. I've got like 2 or 3 boons that I always pick, and then I just use those, and it almost never changes from day to night. So this is super cool. I love this. I think this is an awesome addition. I think that the Divergent universe has been my absolute favorite, like, edition of the simulated universe. I think it is fantastic. It is tons of fun. There's a bunch of cool things you can do, and I think this will make for a lot of fun strategy building and things with this newest one. I'm so excited.
Specific strategy.
True. Okay, now let's take a short break. The show will resume when we're back.
All right, Owlbert, don't die, please. Okay, he's all right. He's not getting sent off to the Shadow Realm this time. Oh, God, that's gorgeous, though. All right, and we'll skip forward. To the end we go. Oh my God, we're almost through the whole thing.
It's good.
All right, let's go.
Welcome back.
I know what's up next. It's gonna be that good old friend,
Woo!
Gift of Odyssey.
Yep.
Indeed.
That's good.
Behold
Good shit.
and rejoice.
Nice.
The Planar Fisher and Garden of Plenty events will also return in this version.
Excellent.
Completing them will earn you double rewards.
We also have some new materials to introduce to everyone.
Ooh.
Stagnant Shadow Shape of Deep Sheaf will come online. And you can obtain the essential material, Invasive Clot, for physical characters upon completing the challenge. Cavern of Corrosion, Path of Thunder Surge will also open soon. Complete its challenge to obtain the 2 relic sets, Warrior Goddess of Sun and Thunder, and Wave Strider Captain.
Ooh.
In terms of system optimizations, the relic storage limit will be increased to 3,000 in version 3.3.
Let's go! To a bigger backpack. Now I can hoard more treasures and relics in there.
The red
Oh, thank
notification
God.
reminder in the game will also be optimized. The repeated red notification dots that trailblazers see when switching devices will be significantly reduced, and the logic behind some counterintuitive notifications will also be optimized.
Oh, thank God. I play this game on a lot of devices, and it is very annoying to like log into one of them, and then it's like, oh, have you looked at all of the things? And I'm like, yes, I have looked at all the things, and I hate all the little notification bubbles, so I'm gonna go and click on all of them all over again. Oh, that's fantastic. That's wonderful. Also, they already introduced some really helpful quality of life features to relic farming in the last patch, where now you can just like tell the game ahead of time whatever 3 or 4-star relics that you get while you're hunting, they can mulch it and you get to decide. Like if you want 4-star relics, you can do that. But yeah, oh my God, that's fantastic. That's amazing. Oh my God, huge fan. Oh God, that is so nice. I very much look forward to this. Wonderful.
Yes.
All right, that brings us to the end of the version 3.3 special program.
Woo!
It's time to call it a day.
Patchy, patchy, patchy.
We'll see everyone next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, wonderful. Holy shit. Oh, that was great. That was nice and like straightforward too. I appreciate like them getting into, hold on, I'll go pull up. I'll go do, here we go. And we got a nice BGM now. I really appreciate them going through the boss mechanics. And just as a reminder for folks watching, remember, make sure that you have like an AoE character in some capacity. The fact that they're rerunning Herta and they're rerunning Aglaea is great if you really wanted one of those characters, but you weren't able to get them the first time. Now is your time to grab them. Cipher looks like a ton of fun. Hyacine looks like a ton of fun. Oh my God, I am so excited for all these characters. This is gonna be fantastic. So yeah, I'm also just, I don't know. I really appreciate all of the hard work that they put into quality of life improvements. Like doing a bunch of optimization for the game is always extremely appreciated because it's a pretty beefy game. So like anything they can do to make it a little easier on the players, I think is awesome. So yeah. Yes, no, I always love when the quality of life section is enormous. They've been doing a bunch of quality of life updates recently, though, so I'm pretty happy with everything. I think that it's been running very, very nice. I've been a big fan. I'm so excited, y'all. This is going to be fantastic. So yeah, the plan is that this next week, I will be taking off completely. I will not be streaming at all. I'm not going to be touching my computer. I will have like some like posts that will go up on social media and so forth. Just like random things, I don't know, I finally got around to hanging up. Speaking of Star Rail, you all crowdfunded a very kind Star Rail bat, which I now proudly have displayed on my wall. I'm getting a little like shelf set up so that I can have my beloved Hifumi's shoes displayed as well. And yeah, no, it's wonderful. So I'll have some pictures to share with you folks about that too. I guess that's a plug. If you're not following me on social media, do that, because otherwise you're missing out on all my cool pictures. And you don't have to do the stupid Twitter website. I'm on Blue Sky, and I also have a Discord if you don't like either of those. I post a bunch of stuff there too, so yeah. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this, y'all. I gotta figure out, like, because I have so many characters that I want over the next couple of patches. Oh, it's gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be so tough. Ah! Oh, okay, I'll have to figure this out. God damn it. Oh, I'm so excited for this shit, though. This is going to be absolutely amazing. Also, just as a reminder, tomorrow, it's actually less than 24 hours, I am going to be on Vespi's channel. She has a Twitch channel as well as a YouTube. She just barely started the YouTube. She's doing like simul streaming there. She is criminally underrated. She's a very kind, thoughtful person who reached out asking if I wanted to sit down with her for a couple hours and talk about content creation. So if you want to listen to me talk about a bunch of stuff about the channel, here's some insights about like different things that I've done. I don't know. I think it's going to be really fun. I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, I think it's going to be a blast. Come and hang out. It's going to be great. And this last thing that I'm doing for a week before I take a break, I've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes. I recently released a video, and that was on top of a bunch of other work that I was doing, and I'm going to sleep a lot. I'm gonna sleep a lot, I think, before we head into the absolute craziness that is going to be this summer. I don't think you all are prepared for how crazy this shit is going to be. It is going to be absolutely wild, so look forward to it. Alrighty, folks. Well, thank you so much for hanging out. This was wonderful to watch this live stream with you folks. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you all very, very soon. It's Yubi. I feel like I'm just gonna have to pull for both of them. I don't know, man. But I want to save it for Saber too. Oh my god, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. How am I supposed to choose? Ugh. Anyway. Thanks y'all for hanging out. This has been awesome. Oh my god. Look forward to more Star Rail when I get back from my break. We're gonna have a bunch to play. I am super excited for it. Ooh, it's gonna be great. Alrighty, folks. Until then, bye.